Our first speech of the evening is going to be by Arlene Rose. Her speech topic today is going to be her icebreaker, #1 speech, out of my comfort zone. Come on up to mine.
A few years ago, up until last year, I was living in the Caribbean. I made so many friends. We would go to the beach almost every weekend. We would bring so many food and a barbecue grill. We were having so much fun. Well, not so much for me because I was the grill watcher. Because I didn't know how to swim. I was terrified to go into the water. We have this favorite beach where we like to go. It's a beautiful stretch of beach with this beautiful island we're facing. It's like a perfect picture of the Caribbean. And they would go swim out there. They would go kayaking, snorkeling, and even scuba diving. Oh man, how cool they look in those wetsuits and scuba gear. And how I wish I could go with them. But I was so terrified of the water, I wouldn't even go into the water past my waist. So I was in my comfort zone, eating barbecued hot dogs. My husband wanted to help me. He would tell me, I don't really even have to know how to swim in order to snorkel or dive. So one day, I brave up. Decided I'd go snorkeling with him. Kind of brave up because he bought me this bright green inflatable swimmer's floaty vest. So I was wearing that, so okay. And off we went into the ocean. And he was right, it was easy, I was floating. But as soon as I looked back and I realized how far from shore we were, I suddenly had a panic attack. I jumped on top of him. I started drowning him. I wouldn't let go of him. He was trying to, and I wouldn't get off his back. To the point where I got him really mad. He picked me up and threw me like 3 feet away. I managed to get back to the shore. But as soon as I got there, I felt so ashamed of myself. And I said, this gotta end. I gotta do something about this. So the next day, I went and signed up for swimming lessons. A few months later, I was already swimming, snorkeling with my friends. And not only did I learn how to swim, I became an open water certified diver. And I have gone as deep as 125 feet. And I have seen enormous schools of fish. I have chased turtles. Stingrays, yeah, the one that killed Steve Irwin. And those freaky barracudas would circle us around. I have seen the most beautiful corals. And I have seen sharks up close, like that close. It was amazing. I was able to enjoy the underwater world. It's a whole new different world. All because I decided to get out of my comfort zone. Same thing happened to me when we moved here in Hawaii last year. I noticed that a lot of people were running. And it awakened in me my childhood interest in running. See, my brother and father are both runners. They're competitive runners. They would bring home trophies. And as a child, I would like, oh wow, I admired them. And I wanted to be a runner like them, but see, I have thalassemia, and it's a blood disorder that would make it makes my blood anemic, and it would make me go tired so fast, so I abandoned that idea. But last year, I said to myself, well, I'm older now, I'm eating better, so maybe I'm stronger now. So I tested myself, I run around Kapiolani Park, and wow, I could do it. Then next thing you know, I was running around Diamond Head. And like about 6 weeks before the marathon. I don't know what got into me. I was on the internet one night and I just signed up for the marathon. And I announced to my husband, guess what? I just signed up for the marathon. And he was like, what did you say? Sign up for the marathon? Arlene, do you know what a marathon is? It's over 26 miles. People die from running the marathon. They train for months, years. What have you run? 6 miles? Well, still more than you though. So came the running race, and I didn't plan to finish it, but I kept running. And guess what? I finished it. I finished it in less than 5 hours. 4 hours, 54 minutes, and 52 seconds.
Wow.
Yes, it took me a marathon to realize that I had planted this idea that I can't run, but I did. I'm like my father and my brother. I'm a runner. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy that I finally gathered the courage to conquer yet again one of my greatest fears, this public speaking. I never have thought that I would be speaking in front of an audience like this, let alone experienced Toastmasters like you. And I guess I just got out of my comfort zone again, and I am now ready to get thrilled by your round of applause.
Hey!